Hello there guys, and welcome to episode 2 of News to Thrill. This is where I'll be giving you all the latest news on everything theme park related and even a little bit more. So stick around and I hope you enjoy. Well, first of all, I'm going to be giving you theme park news over here in the UK, and at the moment there's probably no more bigger theme park news over here in the UK than the fact that Dreamland in Margate reopened to the public on June 19th, 2015. I was actually there on the day, and there's actually a video. There should be a link here if you want to check it out, showing the highlights of my day, and it's really good. It's quite a unique style theme park that's around these days, because it's stuck with the old heritage theme. It hasn't tried to upgrade itself and try and be something it's probably not wouldn't maybe to have success in if it tried to have big rides, because obviously the land space they got isn't a lot. And I like the fact they're not trying to be competitive like your Alton Towers and your Thorpe Park, Flamingo Land, Drayton Manor, all these other theme parks trying to get big and good rides best they can possibly get, and so something fun. Whereas this one, it's got the old classic fun, and the theme they stuck with is, right, you go to Margate, go to the beach, have an ice cream, have some fish and chips, visit Dreamland. It's that kind of fits in that kind of thing. It's not like, oh, we'll go to Disney. It just fits with the whole classic British Margate, fish and chips, ice cream, visit Dreamland for an old classic heritage theme park. Opened to the public in 1880, considered the UK's oldest amusement park. It's been dubbed as the UK's original pleasure park. And it closed in 2005, and it was called Dreamland in 1920 when the Scenic Railway opened, and it closed in 2005 and reopened June 19, 2015, and really good. Such an experience, and it was so great. Still talking about news over here in the UK, Alton Towers are going to be getting a new style restaurant coming next year, which looks pretty good and very, very different. There's not many out there in the world like this. It's called, the only one that I'm aware of, there's probably more, but if you know of any, leave a comment. The only one I'm aware of is Food Loop over in Europa Park, and this is where, as this picture shows you, they take your food and your drinks down on like some sort of gives us the illusion of some sort of roller coaster track as it goes down, and it's very good, looks very different, and looks quite beautiful as well. So that should be good to be getting that. That'll be going in the air shop. Rumours are probably having an extension on the air shop. I don't know if it was in time with the air theme, the Oasis style, safe haven destination, or whether it would just have some other theme to it. I'm pretty sure they have some theming to it. It's Alton Towers. They're very good in their theming. So yeah, that looks good. I imagine that will be worthwhile visiting. I'd like to get some food there. That'd be fun. Still talking about Alton Towers. Rumours has it that in 2017 they are going to be getting a Secret Weapon 8, and it might possibly be a wooden roller coaster. It hasn't officially been announced. It probably won't be for some time. As a time with their Secret Weapon 8, they like to keep everything hush hush until very sort of near the end when it's about to open, really. But there's rumours that it might be a possibly wooden roller coaster, and in a document submitted to a local planning authority, various details are given, including that the proposed new ride would be, and I quote, of timber truss construction set within a wooden backdrop and foreground. So timber truss construction, that gives off the effect that it might, timber, wood, set within a wooden background and foreground. It does sound like it could be a wooden roller coaster, and if it is, then I'd be absolutely loving to get a wooden roller coaster. They're well overdue on a wooden roller coaster. John Waldley, some of you might know who he is. He designed some of the roller coasters like Nemesis, Smiler, Air, and Swarm, and Dragon Khan in Portaventura. So he's a very famous roller coaster designer, and he's done plans of wanting to do wooden roller coasters. He even had a plan originally for the Soar the Ride. It said to be originally it was going to be a wooden roller coaster, and he drew a plan, but it turned to be a Ghost Lao Eurofighter in the end. But boy, if they do get a wooden roller coaster, I hope it's good. It's going to be good. I can just see it being good. It will work well with the theme and everything. It's going to be placed in Forbidden Valley. Don't know what the theming of it will be. If it is a wooden roller coaster, I just hope it is. I cannot wait. Really excited about that. If it is. And I'll read a statement here about what's going to happen to get it ready. Demolitions and removal of existing buildings and ride structures, such as the Blade. Construction of new ride including tunnels, ground level changes, maintenance building station, shop and pre-show building, all with combined maximum total floor area of 1,130 square metres. It's quite a big area. They're pretty sure they could get a nice big wooden roller coaster now. Obviously not tall. They say it will only have a height of 14.5 metres, but that doesn't matter. They'll probably put it in ditches like they always do, so that'll be fine. We'll get some nice speed on that. Nice overbank corners, nice airtime hills. Yeah. So yeah, that looked like that could be good for the Secret Weapon 8. I really hope it's a wooden roller coaster. Hey, leave comments if you want it to be a wooden roller coaster. I hope they get one. Okay, now we're talking sort of news outside of the UK, still theme park related. I was talking about Europe theme park news first, and one of the things is Disneyland Paris, as some of you may know. They've got a lot of closures. Space Mountain Mission 2 is closed. It's going to get a rebrand. What would it be called? I don't know. It might be go back to originally Space Mountain. It might be called Space Mountain Mission 3. It might have a different name. Space Mountain, Beyond the Moon. Who knows? Next Galaxy. Who knows what it will be rebranded. 2. But yeah, I'll just read out a few followings here of things. There's a load of things closing all over Disneyland. Just to sort of get general repairs. And these include obviously Space Mountain, closed through late July. Or August 2015, that's when it might reopen. This is a French name, I don't know if I've pronounced it wrong. Les Mystères du Naturaliste, it's now closed through July 24th, and another French name, Le Carrousel de Lancelot, now closed through July 24th. It's a Small World, just classic, is July 27th through to late 2015. Le Cabane de Robinson, August 1st, 2015 through to May 2016. Parts of the Caribbean, it's going to close on September the 7th, and we don't know when it's going to go to yet. Neither do we with Prince's Pavilion, which will close on September 14th. We don't know when it's going to end there. Big Thunder Mountain, November the 2nd this year through to late 2016. And Peter Pan's Flight, early 2016 through to July 2016, as well as Star Tours, March 1st, 2016 through to spring 27, and rumours that it might have a Star Wars 2 conversion, maybe an upgrade, because obviously getting the new Star Wars movie coming out this year, which is the first sort of Disney Star Wars movie, so they might upgrade it to that new movie. Who knows what it might be upgraded to. But yeah, that's the rumours of that. So yeah, I will be visiting there in a couple of years' time. Of course, with these general repairs, I'm not going to be visiting there anytime soon. There's a lot of things closed. I'm not going to waste my money. But yeah, so can't wait for them all to reopen, see what the rebranding is like, and hope it's all an upgrade. I mean, it's Disney. They're all, they are good with their upgrades and their rides. So yeah. Also, still talking Disney news, but over in the Walt Disney Studio Parks, there's a couple of things closing. You got sorry if I pronounced this wrong again. Les Tapis Volants, which is the flying carpets, now closed through to July 10th. Toy Soldier Parachute Drop, September 7th through to September the 11th. Crushers Coaster, September the 14th through, we don't know, it doesn't say. Animagique, February the 2nd next year through to July 2016. And Studio Tram Tour, August 30th, 2016 through to 2017. So yeah, just a few more repairs going on there. Might get an upgraded Studio Tram Tour. I think it probably is in need of an upgrade. As far as I know, it hasn't had any sort of upgrade things at the moment, so they could sort of give it more movie themes. So yeah, that should be good. Still, my final news coming from Walt Disney Studios is that in 2018 they're planning on getting attraction Toy Story Midway Mania. Some of you might know that's an attraction I've had before, which is an interactive 4D theme, sort of dark ride themed obviously Toy Story. It's quite a unique sort of laser shooting ride. I say laser shooting, it doesn't give the effect of lasers, but it gives the effect of multiple different things, and it's sort of you have these little shooters attached onto the carriages you're on, and it gives off the 4D effect. It's like a sensor thing, and you have films, and it gives off the effect that you're shooting rings, and you're shooting like splodges and I don't know, paint or whatever. I've never been on the attractions over in America, but yeah, they do look sort of really good and high tech, which obviously Disney are known for. So they're not going to lack here when it comes to Walt Disney Studios in Paris. But they have got 3 other ones at 3 other Disney theme parks. Obviously, you've got Disney Hollywood Studios at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, Disney California Adventure at Disneyland Resort in California, and Tokyo Disney Sea at the Tokyo Disney Resort. So yeah, this will be their possible 4th one coming in 2018 at Walt Disney Studios, and it does look like it could be really good and a lot of fun. They have got the similar thing as Buzz Lightyear's Laser Blast in the Disneyland Park, but this looks like a better version of that, with a lot more sort of, it looks like a future version. I know they got it ready, but Disney are just future really, aren't they? So yeah, that should be fun and interesting, and yeah, just a load of fun. Okay, now I'm going to give you some news from Portaventura, and some of you may know already. They're going to get next year Ferrari Land. This is a new themed land. It looks very good, very well themed, and it actually cost them €100 million, which if you convert that to the Great British Pound, that is £70,950,812.35. Every penny counts. So yeah, it's a high budget. Yeah, it looks like it could be really well. And instead of me talking a lot about it, I'll show you a little video first of what's sort of installed to come next year. Anyway, that looks fantastic. I cannot wait. I'll hopefully get out there soon. They are going to get, as you've seen then, Intamin Accelerator Coaster, sort of like a bigger version of Stealth, or a smaller version of King Dakar, if you want to say. And the stats are that's going to be 367.4 feet tall, which is really tall. It'll be their tallest ride in the park and the tallest roller coaster in Europe, actually. And it's going to have speeds of 111.9 miles an hour. It's going to reach that in 5 seconds. It's basically 112 miles an hour, basically, in 5 seconds. That looks, yeah, really fantastic, fast, and that's the fastest roller coaster in Europe. Fastest noise in Europe. Wow, it's pretty good. Alongside that, they're going to have an Intamin drop tower. And the names of these aren't known at the moment. They're going to have Intamin drop ride attached onto the top hat element, similar to sort of King Dakar. And they're also going to have go-karts going around. I'm guessing they're paid extra. And also going to have some sort of simulator Ferrari experience, probably Grand Prix, you know, I don't know, something like that, I'd imagine. And they're also are going to have a new hotel in this land, Hotel Ferrari. And it's going to have 250 rooms, and doesn't it look absolutely great? They're going to have some simulator experiences in there, as well as beds, which is handy in a hotel. Yeah, and it looks really fantastic, beautiful, amazing, big instalment. As I said, it's going to cost almost, you know, it costs over £70 million to make. It's going to be really good. And finally, my final news coming from Europe is Phantasialand in Germany. And unfortunately, thieves have stolen, and they're rumoured to have stolen €1 million during the Fantasy Pride at Phantasialand. And there's also rumours as to how there's probably 2 of them, and there must have been a 3rd one helping them from the inside. Whoever that was, we don't know. Is it a staff member? Some people are guessing it might be a staff member. There's someone helping on the inside. Looks like they broke through walls while the Fantasy Pride was going on. They broke through some walls. And they just stole a load of €1 million. That's a lot of money. So yeah, I hope they get caught and they get their money back. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So yeah, that's been fun in Europe news. Okay, now for some of my theme park news over in America. And I first start off with the Universal Studios Hollywood. They're going to be getting a new section of their studio tour ride, which looks pretty good. It's a 45 to 60 minute duration ride altogether, and it opened July 15th, 1964. And it basically is a tram tour that takes you through some sort of movie effects, showing you some of the movies and themes. And it looks like a very immersive, very great, very rather unique experience, which Universal are quite known for. And the new part of that ride they're going to get is Fast and Furious Supercharged. It's going to be this is sort of the finale, and it's going to be located on the former site of the Curses or the Mummy's Tomb Tunnel. And this is going to open on June 25th, 2015. Very, very soon, in a couple of days, in fact. So the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb closed in 2013, and I'll tell you a little bit about what that was like. Basically, the tram guide tells guests that they're going to take a look at some props from the film The Mummy, but instead the tram is led into Imhotep's cursed tomb, where he sucks them into a powerful revolving sandstorm. The guide eventually leads the tram out of the sandstorm, and Imhotep is defeated. The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb closed on September 1st, 2013. So yes, and it was confirmed on April 8th, 2014 that the site would become home to the new Fast and Furious attraction, Fast and Furious Supercharged, and it looks like a very, very good. I like the fact that even on their rides, they're sort of upgraded, even on their existing rides. Like I said, opened in 1964. It's quite an old ride. It's been around for quite some years. I like the fact they just keep upgrading it all the time. Fast and Furious is quite a big genre. There's a 7th movie coming out soon, so it's nice to see a new genre. Nice to see you keeping it up, keeping it re-themed. Yes, that looks fantastic. And coming up right now is a little video of that, so I hope you enjoy.
Listen up! Ready? Ready. Steady. Go!
It's more than a movie. It's now a ride. Let's go! Fast and Furious Supercharged. Ride it at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Well, I knew it, yeah. So that looks really good, really immersive, really good theming, and I hope to get out there and ride it. It looks fantastic. Speaking of some roller coaster news over in America, SeaWorld Orlando are getting a new ride next year called Mako. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. And it's going to be a B&M hypercoaster, and it's going to have a theme to the Mako shark. So yeah, obviously sticking with the SeaWorld theme, sharks. What more do you need? So yeah, B&M hypercoaster, and the stats are that it's going to be the length of the ride is going to be 4,760 feet. Which would be the longest ride in Florida, taking that record from Cheetah Hunt, which is 4,429 feet, and that's in Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Owned by the same company, they're being their own company. What more? And then the height is going to be about 200 feet. The current height, apparently it's going to be the tallest and the fastest and the longest roller coaster in Florida. And the tallest one in Florida at the moment is SheiKra, again at Busch Gardens, which is 200 feet, and they're saying this is 200 feet, so I'd imagine it'll probably be 200 and a couple of feet, maybe 205 or something like that. So yeah, and the speed, 73 miles an hour, and SheiKra has a current speed of 70 miles an hour, and as you see by the pictures here, it looks fantastic, it looks quite great, it looks fast. Yeah, it's a great addition. One thing I would say is, I would have probably preferred them to have some sort of maybe another company, because they got like they got Manta, which is B&M, and they've got Kraken, which is B&M. I would have probably I'd like them to have something else so they cater outside the B&M. I know B&M are the best and then they are the most reliable, but they're obviously the most expensive. But you get what you paid for. They are really good. They do produce some of my favourite rides. But I would like to see maybe a different manufacturer. But nonetheless, it's a fantastic ride. If I'm on the ride, I'm not going to be complaining, and I'm not going to be really there going, oh, why is it a B&M? Because B&M do some of the best rides, but I would like to see them hopefully in the future when they get more big thrill roller coasters. Hopefully there'll be maybe a different manufacturer, Intamin. I would say Vekoma, but they're not very reliable. But they do some good rides. In fact, one of my favourite rides actually, Vekoma. But yeah, who knows? Gerstlauer maybe, although they're not reliable, but they do some really fantastic rides. Yeah, just different. I like it when they sort of, you get multiple manufacturers in a theme park. But nonetheless, B&M are the best manufacturers around in my opinion, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Okay, and finally I'm going to be talking about my other news section. This is where it's not exactly theme parks, but it's things that give off adrenaline and things that I still enjoy. So my first other news is going to be coming from Go Ape, which are a sort of high wire course where you spend about 3 hours going around the treetops doing all sort of things. You do your Tarzan swings, you do rope bridges, crawling through some like tunnels, you do your zip wires. Yeah, it's fantastic. They range from like 40 feet high to goodness knows how high. But yeah, they look. I've been on a couple, and they are so much fun. Yeah, they cost around £30 over in the UK. I don't know what they are over in America, but in America they have got quite a few opening. There's going to be a Go Ape course opening in Connecticut, in New Britain. Yeah, that, and another new one will be in Kentucky, Louisville, North Carolina, Raleigh. I'm sorry I pronounced that wrong. Raleigh, and rubbish sort of names, Raleigh or something like that. Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, and Memphis, Tennessee. These are the new ones opening in America. Go Apes are so much fun. If you haven't been on Go Apes, get yourself down to them. As long as you're over 1.4, you can get on them. You've got junior courses as well for slightly cheaper for smaller people. Yeah, for children. Yeah, and they are a lot. They are a lot of fun. And finally, my final news, and the other news, and the final news altogether on this episode, is coming from Westminster Safari Park over in the UK. Westminster Safari Park is home to quite a large 100-acre safari, as well as an amusement park area, and there's a discovery area where you have like a lemur walk, African village which has a lemur walk through, and you have some meerkats. You can see hippos. You've got sea lion shows, the nocturnal house, sea lice, etc. There's a lot going on, a lot to do. They recently not opened that long ago. I can't remember how long ago, but not too long ago they opened a lorikeet walkthrough. It's a lot fantastic. I've been to one at Chessington and one at Woburn. I'd like to do that one as well, see how it sort of compares to them. They're a lot of fun. Birds don't mind going on your head and everything. Don't mind sort of birds flying over your head and land on your head. Be a lot of fun. And very, very recently, they opened Land of the Living Dinosaurs, which is a sort of big sort of walkthrough area with loads of animatronic dinosaurs. And it's said to be the UK's largest animatronic attraction. And they've got over 40 animatronic dinosaurs, which is the most in the UK. And it looks fantastic. It looks very well themed. I'd like to get out there. I'll go there most years. Hopefully this year. I don't know. Possibly next year. I don't know. But we'll see. Looks fantastic. And that's in sort of the discovery area. Well, thank you guys for watching episode 2 of News to Thrill. If there's anything you want to get mentioned in News to Thrill, maybe some future rides going in somewhere that I haven't mentioned, new attractions, new proposed theme parks, or just a few rumours, leave a comment below if you like. Feel free to like as well this video and my other videos, and why not subscribe. You can also check out my Twitter page, which is found in the link below, and my Facebook page as well, which is also found in the link below. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you later, guys.